So if you've been following me on my Instagram, you know I've bought a house, and this property comes with a one-car garage which I'm going to be turning into my own private workshop for any welding jobs or car repairs or any of the sort like that. So you'll probably be seeing this video after my first video I'll be releasing showing some renovations that I've done to my house. I know it's not quite welding, but it's content for you guys, so I thought I'd share it. So in this video here, I am just gonna finish off the work that I'd started previously. So this garage used to be a half silly sized garage and half office space, which is why all the wood is up there. It had insulation, the roof beams as well, and the walls had plasterboard all over it. So I've ripped it all out. I've taken the insulation and then I've bagged it up and I've taken it up into the loft of my house. So I've got extra insulation there. So right now I need to clear this place out. I want to get everything out, and then I want to paint all the walls white, paint the ceiling white, put some kind of resin flooring down just so it looks a lot nicer, and then start bringing together all my welding gear. It's always fascinating to see some of the old stuff in these properties. So my house is 40 years old. So while I was working inside, I found some 40-year-old newspapers, and it's always interesting to see what they're selling, the prices, what they're advertising, and that quick little history lesson is nice. So here I'm basically repurposing the wood that I've got. I'm using it as extra bracing for the roof for storage of metal or any random bits of junk that I've got. And yeah, because I've got no use for this wood and I don't want to throw it in the skip. At some point a door was cut into the garage at the back of my house. So now it's got a big old gaping hole up here, letting the wind through. It's not too bad, it's pretty sturdy, but I'm gonna fill up this hole and cap it off. 920 millimeters. Just remembered, I've got some of this window fascia board. I've got some offcut. So in my house I put this on my window ledge, you know, so you don't have to paint it. It's durable, and this is perfect for outside. So one of my biggest problems I face when I'm making things is I just go with the flow. I don't take time to measure too much. I just kind of rush through things. Like this measurement here, this is all by eye, not even a straight edge. I'm going to chop it with a jigsaw. There could be a possibility that I'm chopping it too small, but who knows? I kind of go rogue. I just go with the flow. I just start working, and if this is a problem, I'll kind of alter it to make it be a solution. On the inside I could put insulation, but there'll be probably no need. I'm just going to use a bit of expanding foam, and then I'll cap it off with one of these bits of wood. So annoying, I forgot to adjust the camera. But basically I encapsulated this gap in expanding foam. I sprayed a whole bunch of it before capping it off, so hopefully it doesn't seep out of underneath this gap. It expands inside this gap here and then pushes and closes that gap up there. I got a good buy right here. 2 of these, 3 meters each for £2. Lovely. So hopefully the lights that I'm installing don't cause problems for the camera. Hopefully the refresh rate of the lights or the hertz of the lights doesn't cause that kind of flickering that you see running up and down the screen of cameras when they record lights. If that is the case, I will be bummed out and I'll have to find some other solution. So the middle one's in. I am going to wire up this second one, but later on, because I need to get the power from somewhere over here where there's going to be a consumer unit. For right now I'm just going to plug it into these random plug sockets, but I'm going to have a consumer unit over here on the wall. I've got it wired up. This here is way better. Way better. So everything up. This is going to be beautiful to work underneath. The only thing is I'm going to need to probably order some new light diffusers. Completely dirty and covered in paint. The covers are on and there is definitely a drop in light quality. I will get some replacements, but we all know that saying, there's nothing more permanent than temporary. It's probably going to stay up there for the longest until I finally get round to replacing them. So yeah, it's just nice now having more light, especially for you guys seeing the videos as well. It should come out a lot more clear. And yeah, it's just one more thing done in this workshop. So I just ran to the shop, picked myself up a consumer unit and a bunch of plugs, stuff for the welding machine, more plugs, a bunch of random things that I'm going to need. I'm going to put the consumer unit up there and try to save myself some money. As much as I can do before the electrician comes, the better. Looks good, just putting it up like this, and it's got a built-in spirit level. time to cut this. Let me think. Is this what I want to do? If I cut this, pull it through, I have more cable on the other side, join that, yes. Time to cut this and then pull it all the way through because I am upgrading the size of this cable. Pulling it through here. I don't want to touch that, disgusting. So if you check my last video, the link's in the description. It's my house renovation video and it shows me setting up this power cable. So at the moment this extension is connected into my kitchen, just plugged into a standard 13 amp plug. But because I knew I wanted to run my single phase welding machine at full power, I knew it needed to be wired in properly. So I am in the process of upgrading my consumer unit in the house, and then I ran a cable underneath the front room through the kitchen in a conduit buried in my concrete floor, which has a, I think it's a 6mm twin and earth cable that's running power from the front of the house to the back garden. Then eventually I'm going to upgrade this cable here to an armoured cable, which then supplies power straight to my garage. So all of this hopefully is enough, because my welding machine draws 16 amps of power at peak performance, so my 13 amp fuse will 100% blow, and I'm not trying to keep resetting the fuse. To be honest, I don't even think I can reset the fuse like that. I've got such an old fuse box, it doesn't have a RCD protection on it, so I think I'll probably blow the actual fuse itself.
All the wires at the consumer unit should be more organized and tidy.
And yes, that is literally me learning how to wire up a consumer unit there and then. So this is the current state of my garage. I've sorted out some shelving. I've got a whole bunch of my tools on the side. It is a mess, but there is one main issue with this place right now, and that is the walls and the ceiling. So I hope the lighting's good. This here is DIY'd in my garage right now, so we are trying to make it work. This here is basically the machine, a Wagner Airless Spray Control Pro 250R. So the story behind this, I needed an airless sprayer because all of these pieces of wood, there is no way I'm gonna paint this by hand. So I've done my research and I found the Wagner brand, and straight away I saw the one I wanted. It was one of the handheld ones. So I was gonna pay for one anyway, but I thought, let me take a shot, reach out to these guys. Worst case, they give me a discount or they say no. Best case, they sent me this one here for free, as well as it's better than the version I was going to do. So, oh no. Quick announcement, this airless spray system, there will be a review on this. It's coming up in one of my following videos. So this goes into here. Turn it sideways. Now I'm ready to paint. I am finished. I am finished. It only took one coat. I was able to get it done in one coat, which is lovely. I'm sure I could have done 2 coats, but for what this is my garage. I just needed paint on it. I just needed paint on the walls, and it's done its job nicely. Well, I have nothing bad to say about this, to be honest. Bear in mind, I did not spend my own money on it, so it's a lot easier to say good things or bad things about things you don't spend your money on. But I have nothing bad to say about this. I really like it. This here is definitely going to be used more. But do me a favor, go visit these guys. I'm going to put the links in the descriptions. At least check the website out, see what takes your fancy. Even if you're not looking to buy one just yet, remember this name in your head. Check them out, show them some support. Because in this video, it's a Wagner Airless sprayer. And in the next video, it could be something that you specifically wanted a review on. So all of this helps my channel grow and also helps me show more things to use lot. So yeah, check them out. Again, Wagner, thank you very much for this. So the part you've been waiting for, my garage reveal. So outside is where I can do my stick practice and TIG practice, and my car's here. That can be removed and my van can come here and back up, and I can work in the van, outside the van, load it up nice and easily inside of the garage here. So I have a lot of stuff that has been thrown away from my workplace, and I've just upcycled it. I'm not going to get into too much detail showing you everything because there's certain things here I don't want to show, so you may see the video jump a little bit. But this side I have my pillar drill that was given to me by Craigmore. They've been a big help of mine. Basically, I'm their ambassador and they sponsor me, so this is going to come in so handy. Links in the description for anything that I've been given. My charging station, I need to wire this up into the fuse box. And then down here again, this table was given to me by Craigmore. Such a amazing thing. And inside them, some hand tools, some mechanical tools, my DeWalt tools, bunch of randomness all the way up here. I've got my stickers, business cards, I've got my TIG welding things. Moving on, this, I bought this from Aldi or Lidl, I can't remember. It's a plasma cutter for £120. Let's see how that goes. Moving over here, I've just got some random stuff, nothing too special. But what is special is this guy here, an air compressor that I got from Craigmore again. So I haven't wired that up yet, but I'm going to lift it up and put it above in this space up here. So that way there, it won't be taking up valuable floor space. The beautiful thing about having this garage is I can practice at home, and also videos that I make, I can spend a lot more time in it because I've not got a crunch to get the pipes done. For example, these, I have some BMW wheels and they are cracked, and I can now bring you lot along for the ride as I repair them. Having this garage here is like a whole extra chapter in my life where I can now finally produce work from home.